Hey everybody, it's Creepy Calvin here, and so today I'm going to be showing you a list of my top 10 must-own favorite 3D movies. And this list was really hard to make. You know, I could have done 25, I could have done 20, 15. I narrowed down to 10 with 2 honorable mentions. I'm not including any Marvel movies or animated movies. So from the ones that I've seen, these are like the best. I also limited myself on movies having black bars. I feel like the black bars ruin the 3D effect. I love when the movies are just full screen. It just makes the 3D so much better, and I feel like the pop outs are even better too. So for my honorable mention, it's gonna be, and I wish this could have been on my top 10 list, I just couldn't do it, even though I love horror, Creature from the Black Lagoon. This movie was made in 1954, and out of all the older horror 3D movies, this one by far looks the best. It looks like it was scored today, just put in black and white. The 3D effects come right out of the TV, and they don't get blurry like the other 3D movies. So I have this one at number 12. And this movie is full screen. There's no black bars, so it looks even better in 3D. Okay, next up is Gravity. So this is one of the movies that, you know, has black bars. Didn't want to put it on the list, but a great movie in 3D. The 3D effect makes you feel how Sandra Bullock is feeling when she's flipping those 180s, when she's floating around, when all the little Marvin the Martian, all the little things are just floating. They float right out of the TV and back into the TV. So I had to put it on as an honorable mention, but it is a great 3D movie to have. Okay, top 10 best 3 movies must have in your collection if you love 3D movies. Now this movie, it is a horror movie, and it should be on a lot of people's lists. I don't know why. Final Destination 3D. So this is the 4th installment of the movie. Really, this is not my favorite. This is the one with the racetrack accident, but the 3D is amazing. The pop outs, the kills, it comes out of the TV in your face. There's a scene of a part with a snake, and it comes right out of the TV into your face. It really does. Super effective pop out. This movie does contain black bars, but it had to be on my list. Now this movie is not mentioned at all either. It is a shark movie, and I was very pleased by the 3D. It may not be the best shark movie out there, but it actually is a really fun movie, and it has great 3D effect. Bait 3D. Sometimes the shark looks CGI, sometimes the shark looks like practical effects. There's a lot of shark scenes where they jump out. The 3D is really good on this movie. You gotta watch it, it's great. I was super surprised about this movie, Jurassic Park in 3D. It's probably one of the best 3D conversions next to Avengers. You know, I saw this movie in theaters as a kid and watched it multiple times throughout the years of, you know, growing up. And watching this in 3D was just like a whole new experience. There's not a lot of pop out. There's just good depth. There's a lot of scenes where, like, the velociraptors, you know, where they turn their heads and the heads start sticking out kind of out of the TV a little bit. But just knowing that this movie came out, you know, so long ago, it's a conversion, but it still pulls off the 3D effect really well. And Jurassic Park has no black bars. Don't make fun of me, because I'm not a big fan of these movies either. I had picked up this movie at a pawn shop a long time ago, put it in, and I was still wow in awe by how great this movie was. Step up in 3D. You know, it may not be the best movie, you may not be a fan of dance movies, but I remember this movie when 3D movies were starting to be the new thing. This was always a demo at the electronic stores, and it still is. It still is, you know, reference quality, because all these dance scenes, they do all these flips and hand movements right out, you know, it pops out of the TV. No black bars, so definitely check this one out if you haven't. All right, now the next one, I feel like it's a must-have, but if you're not into cheesy B-movie horror flicks, you may not like this one, so you may want to skip on it, because it has, you know, graphic language, it has 3D boobies, it has guts flying everywhere. It's gonna be Piranha 3 Double D. The 3D effect is amazing in this movie. With all sorts of stuff, you're just flying everywhere, and it just pulls off 3D effects really well. If you haven't seen this one, definitely give it a watch. It may not be for everyone, but it definitely is a good 3D contender. And as much as I love the first Piranha 3D, this one just is a little bit better. and doesn't have black bars like the first movie. Okay, so I'm down to 5 movies, and these movies can be switched back and forth however way you want. These movies are just 5 definitely you need to own. Definitely you need to own. I have a good family movie, very great movie, Hugo in 3D. This movie just looks so natural. It's full screen, so there's no black bars, and sticks out of the TV like it's nothing, and it has a great story. There's not a lot of pop outs. Sometimes I just couldn't tell if it was on purpose or not, but definitely it's a great movie to watch. Pacific Rim. This movie is just badass. It's full screen, no black bars. The robotic fights with the kaijus are just outstanding. Beautiful colors, great surround sound. If you're in love with 3D movies, this is a must own. Now, if you don't own this movie and you love 3D movies, you need to get it. Journey to the Center of the Earth 3D. The 3D effects are amazing. The little electric birds fly around the TV. The T-Rex. It looks like he's gonna spit on you in your face. There's just so much stuff going on in this movie, popping out. Everything you wanted in a 3D movie. It's a must own. Go get it right now if you love 3D. A lot of people hate on this movie. It was one of the first real 3D movie experiences I had on my setup, and I was just in awe. It's still gonna be in my top 5. It will always be under the top 5. Avatar 3D. If you have not seen this movie in 3D, you need to see it in 3D. The 3D effects in this movie, the colors, is badass. Everything pops out of the TV. The guy, he's already in his avatar and it's at night, and there's all those little weird jellyfish looking things. Looks like it's floating in your living room. Out of your TV, into your TV. Not from the TV out. Looks like it's coming from out of the TV into your TV. That's how badass this 3D is. And as much as people want to hate on it, a top dog right here. Really want to know what number 1 is? Because I'm pretty sure y'all don't know what number 1 is going to be for me. No one's ever talked about this movie. Journey 2 with The Rock. Now, this movie had natural 3D, from the start. Once they get to the island, it's daylight, beautiful colors, things are popping out of the TV. They start riding these bumblebees, all sorts of stuff just going on. The underwater scenes look spectacular. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it in 3D. Get this one. Okay, so that's my list for the 3D movies. I hope you enjoyed it. So out of all the 3D movies I've shown you, The Final Destination and Gravity are the only 2 that had black bars. The rest of these movies are all full screen. They're still enjoyable. The 3D effects are just amazing. Thanks for watching. It's Creepy Calvin, and I'll see you later.